We're going to go ahead and take a look at lesson 3.6, 3% equations. We spent time looking at percent problems using equations in algebra. Percents become an important part of not only this class, but also in statistics, and knowing how to manage your percents fluently and very quickly is important in statistics, the next class. And so what we start is a skill review, which is reducing fractions, because many times we represent, to get a percent, we turn a fraction into a decimal to percent, or we simplify these fractions. And so you can see the problems have been done for us here. And the one thing I want you to notice in that work is that your original fraction gets reduced. There's the original fraction, and what happens is you break the numerator, the top, and the denominator into factors. And what you do is look for common factors, and it's those factors that get reduced to then get you the fraction into the lowest term. So you can see the 2's would divide into 1, and so then you end up with 2/5. And so what we look at here is all these examples here. So just make sure you're familiar with the idea of reducing fractions to lowest terms. And again, that when we talk about percents really start out with this idea of something out of 100. And that's where that comes from. Another skill you need to have is be able to convert a fraction into a decimal. And then we do that though using a calculator. You're not going to do longhand division. So here's the answer to these questions, to these fractions here. This is a picture from Desmos. You can type that in or any calculator so that you can get those decimal values right there. And so that's what we're looking at. And then a quick skill review of how to solve these simple equations here, because these are the types of equations we use to solve percents. They come in this form here. And so then we have that answer there. So I just want to make sure you looked at that skill review there and had an idea of how to do those types of problems quickly, because we'll use that in our percent problems as we look at on the next video.